Welcome everyone to the transfer deadline day show. Going to be here for about a good half hour, 40 minutes, just talking everything Leicester City, all links that have come in, as well as new players that are potentially signing, as well as a new player that has already come in. So welcome to the show. I hope you're all okay. There's a lot to unwind. Now, before we start, I'd just like to let you know that we are live tonight for the watch-along show. We're going to be covering the Manchester United-Leicester game at the King Power Stadium as well. Obviously, we are at home. I've got the kiddies tonight at home, so I won't be able to go anyway. So I already planned the watch-along beforehand. Yeah, we're gonna run through a few of the comments in the chats. We're going to have a quick lowdown of the Leicester City signing for 5-year deals. I'm still struggling to say his name. I'm sure you all are too. We'll get to him in a second. He's looking good, by the way. We'll have a look at some footage of him in a second as well. A super chat already coming in as well, I see. So I'll get them in on the chats on the screen there. Hey Lee, can't wait for this game to start. There's a lot going on, so it's going to be a good little show. And yeah, so let's get to it. First of all, a big rumour started about 2 hours ago. It must have been about, give or take, about 2 hours ago. I'll get the feedback up in a second for the transfer deadline day in a second. It's not coming up for some reason, so we'll figure that out in a sec. Haley, I can't wait for this game to start, says Sam.
His quality on deadline day.
If this happens, though, this signing that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to get it up on the screens. Here we go. Now, I spotted this 2 hours ago.
Particularly off the back of
now,
start to the
it's
season. Yeah, definitely. They want to.
It's from Spursito. Now, I'm not quite sure who Spursito is at all, but his account is huge. 302,000 people follow this geezer. Now, he's put, and I'll translate it for you. In the last hour, Marcelo, the former Real Madrid player, is very close to signing for Leicester City. In the absence of passing a medical examination, I would sign until June of 2023. More information in the next few hours. Now, instantly, this was posted by a multiple amounts of accounts 2 hours ago. Extra Time Indonesia, as well as Foxes of Leicester even made it clear, as well as a few more as well. Even the Lad Bible jumped on it quickly. The Madrid Zone, PL Brazil. There's tons and tons of rumours going about that Marcelo is in fact, apparently, Leicester City are looking at him. I don't know how true this is. It's massive news if that's the case. There's a Sport Bible there, look. Now, my tweet, and I'll get to it, 2 hours ago, was if this happens, I will buy the first 5 RTs with the Leicester top with his name on. Because it's not happening. We haven't got the money at all. We have not got the money for that. It's not going to happen. Not one bit. None. Zilch. Zero. Kaput. But I'm going to read some more of your chats and see what you think. Hey, in the chat, Static is here as well. Big up, my man. Hope you're good. I just can't see it. I cannot see it at all. Marcelo, can you hands up in the chat? Is Marcelo a Leicester player? I'm going to put a poll in. Would you? First of all, would you take him? Would you take him? If true, would you take him? Now, bearing in mind, his wages are going to be something ridiculous. They're going to be ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure there's a clause at Leicester City. There's a clause that states that whatever player comes in with more money than Jamie Vardy, he has to match. So surely this isn't going to happen. Now, if true, would you take him? Yes, no. It's not happening anyway. Go. Get your vote in on that one. I want to see what you guys are saying. While I have a look at who else is in the chat. Alex Burrows is here. It's a fake. Sorry, Lee. He does false clickbait rumours every year. Well, that's what I said. I said that too to some friends outside the school run earlier. I think it's absolute tosh. But, you know, you never know. You never know. Let's have a look at what else is in the chat. Bradley Norman is here as well. Big up my man. Lee Fabrizio confirmed it, and we do have money. We just got 80 mil for Fofana. Incorrect. We didn't get 80 mil for Fofana. You've got to take 25 off of there for St. Etienne's sell-on fee. So they have. That's already gone. So no, we're not making as much money as you think. Plus we bought him for 35 mil. Don't forget. So all in all, there's not a lot of money on the profits there. You know, just isn't. But he's still useless. We have many fullbacks already, says Chi Him Ho. It's true. But look at Ricardo. He's not in. Ricardo is fudged. So there's a possibility. You never know. I don't think it's going to happen, but you just never know, do you? If true, would you take him? Yes, 100%. 57% said yes. 28% said no, wouldn't take him, and 15% say it's not happening anyway. So it looks like you guys even seem to think that it could be on the cards. Could be on the cards. Who knows? Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Justin and Thomas will learn, says Barry Stanton. We still need a centre back and a left-footed right winger, says Chi Him Mo. Now, here's a little something else for you instead. So, Leicester City announced earlier on today, if you hadn't already known, Leicester City have signed a new player. His name is Wout Faes. He's joined on a 5-year deal. I'm going to show you that now. Here is the man. We can play some audio for you as well. Hopefully. There you go. There is the man. If you haven't already seen it, he has signed a 5-year deal with the club. 5 years. So, I'll read a little bit out to you. Leicester City have signed defender Wout Faes from French club Reims. The 24-year-old comes in as a replacement for Wesley Fofana, who joined Chelsea for about £70 million. I reckon it's a bit more than that on Wednesday. Faes has joined on a 5-year contract for an undisclosed fee, with the move subject to international clearance. It's going to happen. It's an amazing feeling. It's not sunk in yet, says, this is a dream step in my career and I'm very happy to be here, said Faes. I'm progressing year after year and I hope to continue doing the same here. All the facilities knowledge here is to help me to get even better. I will have to work hard, but I will give 100% to help the teams. Faes, who comes through the ranks at Anderlecht, signed for League One club Reims in 2020 and made 3 appearances for the club this season already. He's played 37 league games for them last season, scoring 4 goals, so he's a goal scorer as well. Now, speaking of him being a goal scorer, I've got a little footage. I can't play the audio. I do apologise because we'll get done for copyright. But what I will do is, how do you get to your profile on this bloody thing? Media. I will show you a little bit of his play. Here we go. So here he is in action. This is just a little snippet of him playing for his former side. And you'll see there's long passes. So he's got a good eye for a long pass, which was nice to see. Great challenge as well. Looks like a Brendan Rodgers style centre-back. Hard challenging, which is nice to see. Another long pass there. And another long range pass there too. All in all, it's looking promising. Now, he's also good with his head as well, as you can see here. Nice little rocket with his head. Look at that. Near post, running into the near post. It gets into right positions as well. Makes good challenges. Long ball passing again. Good range of passing actually as well. Look at that. Another header. So it's something that we are missing. We are missing that. So it's nice to see that we've got our target man that we've been looking for quite some time, because we haven't had that since Harry Maguire. give or take, since Harry Maguire left, we have not had a target man in any position on the pitch at all at set pieces. There just hasn't been one. And, you know, you can say Jamie Vardy's a striker, but you need a target man. And Vardy is not a target man. Neither is Nacho. So it's nice to see that we might actually have one going forward. And maybe this might help with set pieces. Maybe it will help with defensive situations that we're really struggling. We really are lacking in quality, so to speak. But I will scour more news as it comes in now regarding Leicester. You just stay tuned and we'll have a good chat. I'm going to get some more comments on screen. Do you think we will sign Jerome Boga? Yes, that's another one I was just about to mention in a second. I'm still waiting on that. But Fabrizio did confirm 4 hours ago that Wout Faes has signed for Leicester City on a permanent deal. And Leicester are now working to sign Jeremy Boga from Atalanta, as revealed yesterday. We're still waiting for more information on him as we speak. I'm going to try and find a little bit more out about him now whilst you guys are in the chat. Let's see if we can find a bit more from the Atalanta winger. Jeremy Boga deal. It's unlikely that he's now going to sign for Leicester City. Personal terms have been agreed, but player wants the move. Leicester, Atalanta still haven't reached an agreement on the structure of payment deal. Apparently, it's not 100% off, but it's going to be a very difficult. It's going to be a very difficult one. Do you think we'll sign anyone tonight? The thing is, Leicester are playing as well. Don't forget. So it is going to be tough. It is going to be tough, seeing as Leicester are playing. But who knows? I'm just going to log on to something else and see if we can find a bit more. Let's have a quick look and see what we can find. Let's have a quick look. So there's nothing else as of yet. No, Faes has one cap, by the way. Wout Faes has one cap for Belgium as a substitute in the Nations League game against Poland in June. So he's just broke into the Belgium national squad as well, our new centre-back. He's also mentioned that he used to train with Youri Tielemans when he was younger. So it's nice to rekindle that relationship with Youri Tielemans. Maybe it was Agent Tielemans that got that deal through. Who knows? Maybe we can, say a big thank you to him if it really works out. But more news has just come in for Jeremy Boga. Leicester have open talks with Atalanta for Jeremy Boga. He's in the list as a potential new winger, while Faes' deal is now the new centre-back. It has been completed. Negotiations are still ongoing for Boga. He's keen on the move to the Premier League. That's coming again from a Twitter source. But nothing else really. I think that's the one player other than the Marcelo links, which to be quite honest with you, I can't see being real. I think it's gonna be absolute tosh. I'm not gonna lie. That Spursico bloke, whoever he is, I think he is literally a YouTuber that he likes to Spursito, is it? He likes to pull the wool over people's every year at transfer deadline day. So I just can't see it happening. I really can't. But now here we are. Something's just broken. Football Italia. Let me just find it. Just find it. Something's just come through for. An agreement has been reached. I'm going to have to translate this for you. This has just come in, boys. I'm going to go over to the window now. This has just come in. Wait for this to load. Do apologise. Definitely something wrong on the old internet tonight. Hopefully it won't affect my it won't affect things for the game tonight. But I'll get your comments in while this is loading. Tielemans, we went for Douglas Luiz and said, yes, you did, mate. You did. I'm surprised. Did you hear about Tielemans to Chelsea? Nah, I don't think it's happening now. There will be a watch-along show for tonight's game. Yes, there will be a watch-along show for tonight. Do not fear, Chappie is here. I can't seem to get that link to load, so we'll try again. Here we go. I've translated it for you as well. This is from Football Italia. It's just been posted. The two parties are believed to have reached an agreement over the sale of former Chelsea starlet to England, according to hang on a minute. That's not the right thing, is it? According to Sport Italia, Leicester haven't reached an agreement with Atalanta to sign the Jeremy Boga. Premier League clubs can register new players until 11 p.m. tonight. Boga joined Atalanta from Sassuolo for £22 million in January, but has only played 24 minutes in the opening 3 Serie A games this season. Boga scored 18 goals in the 114 Serie A appearances. Apparently, a deal has been reached. An agreement has been reached for Jeremy Boga. That's just breaking right now on the channel as we speak by FootballItalia.net. More information on that one as it comes in. But so far, that sounds like it's happening, folks. I just said folks. That's the BVM. Interesting. Wout Faes is playing against Man United. No, I don't think so, mate. I doubt it, because obviously he's not even... Well, I suppose there's a chance, but I very much doubt. He's not even had a chance to train with the team. Do you know what I mean? You can't. I don't think you could drop a new... I suppose you could do, but I don't think he's going to drop a new player. But well, I'm pretty much certain that Marcelo is not officially not going to sign for him. Now let's have a look at Jeremy Boga. This is a YouTube video, so I should be able to share this with you. Let's have a quick look at this. I will be able to show you in a second. I do apologise. Okay. Here he is. So this is Jeremy Boga. Dribbling, goals and skills. Oh, 5 minutes though. It's 5 minutes. Nice. It's what we need. We need someone with a little bit of skills and someone that's willing to take people on. I did like the fact that, you know, Lookman looked like he was, you know, a player that would... There was no fear in him taking players on, and that's what we need. We need someone that's just willing to take people on. Now, Barnes can play on that right side. So there's a chance that maybe this guy comes in on the left and Barnes can finally go right. He played on the right side for West Brom. I don't see why he can't. And even if so, it's still a good signing to get in the squad for depth. But he does look like a little crafty. He looks a little bit St. Maxi crafty almost. I'm not putting him in the same bracket as St. Maxi. He's, you know, I love St. Maxi, but we don't know enough about this kid yet. So we'll have to wait and see what this guy's all about. But so far it's looking good. And like I just mentioned a minute ago, which is just broke apparently, according to Football Italia. I'll get that back up. See if we can find it again. According to Football Italia, yeah, it's going all over the place now. Let me see if I can translate that again. Atalanta and Leicester City have approached an agreement and regarding the transfer, and it's been agreed. So there has been an agreement. That's from TNT Sports BR. So more has come in regarding Jeremy Boga. Come on. We just need it now. We just need that to come in. We need to come in. Let's get those comments back in. Is Vestergaard playing tonight? I don't know, but we'll find out later when the lineups are released. The prediction show obviously released yesterday. That was your prediction show. Do apologise on how it looks. I've got the breaking news thing that's coming at the bottom, but that was the team that you picked. You went for a 4-4-2 formation with Justin, Castagna, Evans, Soyuncu, and Ndidi, KDH, Barnes, Madders, Daka and Vardy, but I think it's Nacho, to be quite honest with you. But that's what you went for. So we'll see. Let's have a look who else is in the chat. By the way, it's me, Yuri Tielemans, says Riley. Do you remember me from Instagram? No, mate, I don't. How am I supposed to remember everyone? He's meh. I cannot lie, says Danny. But Danny's always in here to spoil the fun, isn't he? Let's be honest. Lookman is our better loan, but I don't know who can beat that. Me personally, I would have loved a permanent move for Tielemans. I still don't understand why we didn't go for Lookman as a permanent. I still, to this day, do not know why we did not get him in as a permanent. If someone has any answers on that, that'd be great. But it's a nightmare, absolute nightmare. But I shall read out the Football Italia article one more time if you're just joining. According to Football Italia, Jeremy Boga, or however you want to pronounce it, has looked like he is on his way to Leicester. A deal has been made and agreed between the two sides, between Leicester and Atalanta, to sign him. So who knows? Now he joined for £22 million, so I'm not quite sure what the price tag's going to be. But he's bagged 18 goals in 114 Serie A appearances. Not a bad tally really for a winger. And we've got obviously till 11 PM to register players basically when it comes to buying. Loan deal is obviously a little bit longer, but I don't think this is one to really loan. I think this has got to buy someone in, to be honest with you. The amount of money we've made on Fofana and potential getting rid of some deadwood like Hamza Chowdhury and some loans out as well. Don't forget George Hurst has gone to Blackburn. If you've just joined us, don't forget Blackburn Rovers have gone in and sealed the deal for the loan for George Hurst as the academy lad has gone. So there's room for players. There are room for players in this side now. Going to get back into the chat and see who else is in here. We need someone to play on the right. We definitely do. Send Daka on loan and bring in Wilfred and Gonto, says Carlos Castro. Send Daka back home. He is so shit, says she, him, ho. I think we just need to give him a little bit more time. Data looked very exciting signing, but he's just not great, is he? Again, I think we need to give him a chance. I think we need to give him a bit longer yet. Vardy was shit in his first season. He almost quit playing football, lads. He almost quit playing football at one point. Leicester City working on a deal to bring in former Birmingham and Chelsea midfielder. More has just come in about that. This has come from Birmingham World Sport. Leicester City are now working on that deal with Atalanta midfielder Jeremy Bowen. Deal has been agreed in summary. Who started his career with Chelsea and also had a successful loan spell with Birmingham, is said to be keen on return to England after spending the last 4 years in Italy. Fabrizio Romano has broke the news this morning, but no further news as of yet, according to Birmingham World. Interesting. There's not any other movements for Leicester City as it stands, but obviously you've got all your transfer news deadline coming in thick and fast below. There's about 6 hours to go to get players in though. Leicester still got chance to get the deals done. So got to get them deals done. Let's have a look at anything else coming in. Leicester Mercury are mentioning a few more bits and bobs. Let's have a look. Let's have another look. 1 second. It looks like former City forward Admiral Musqui has joined Fleetwood Town on loan from Luton. So former Fox has gone to Luton. What still might happen though, there's talks of obviously Atalanta over the sign of winger Jeremy Boga. And there's rumours about Moss. That's never going to happen. Marcelo is not going to happen. It was a bit of a ball ache move, to be fair. We'll go back onto it if you want. There is the original post from Spursito. He's a man that likes to pull people's hoods over their heads once a year. He does it, and he's done it again this time. Spursy, so he's mentioned Marcelo there about 3 hours ago, maybe more, and he's got plenty of people talking about it. Even the Foxes of Leicester apparently are talking about it, but I can't see any information elsewhere. The Foxes of Leicester covering it. We can have a quick read of that, but Again, I don't think there's anything in it. It is currently the transfer deadline day, and Leicester City are looking to make some serious moves after selling Wesley Fofana. The Foxes' first big sign of the window was just confirmed as Belgian defender Wout Faes. Signed for £50 million, apparently. The 24-year-old, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, there's reportedly more help on the way. Legendary left-back Marcelo is expected to sign a one-year deal with the Foxes, according to journalist Marty Miraz, friend of Foxes of Leicester and transfer expert Ekrim Kana, also suggests a deal for Marcelo is imminent on Filbert Way. So there's more coming from different sources, not just one, but two sources. According to Foxes of Leicester, Marcelo is arguably the best left back of the past decade. He's given many historic moments for Real Madrid and the Brazilian national team. He's 34 years old. Spent the last 17 years at Real Madrid. 416 appearances with the team. He's contributed 64 assists, 30 goals, and plenty of help in the defensive side of the ball. Marcelo could join Leicester City and automatically become the team's most accomplished player. A 5-time Champions League winner, 6 times La Liga winner, and he's been elected to UEFA's Team of the Year on 3 occasions. But still, no more information about that since that news broke earlier on in the day. I can't see that happening, guys, but we will stay tuned for more if it does happen. I don't think it will, but you just never know. You just never know. See who else is in the chat. We're going to have about 5 minutes, guys. I'm going to have to get going. We need to get rid of Bertrand first. Bertrand is a dead horse. He really needs to just hit him with a stick and get him rid of, doesn't he? Yes, there will be a watch-along tonight. I've seen someone mention it earlier in the chat. We are live from 7:40 tonight for the watch-along show here on the channel. And if you want to have a little preview, go over to the United View. I am on there right now. They've already uploaded it. Me and Owen from the United View have a good chat about Man United and Leicester. And yes, I even spill the beans on who I would like to come back from Manchester United. And I wish it was filmed before we signed our new centre-back, because I wouldn't have said that. But we recorded it late last night. So, no, I'm not... I'd change my mind, put it that way. Yes, it is Slabhead. I spilt the beans already. I said I weren't going to. Go to the video and have a look if you do want to have a look at that. But stay here for a bit. We're going to have a look who else is in the chat. If you want to send me anything, please do that. I'm not quite sure why people are sending me stuff like that. That's a bit weird. I've had some weird messages being sent in. Very strange ones. Very strange ones indeed. Very strange. Okay, there has been some more news coming out though. Let's have a quick look. Everton have signed a new player as well. We'll have a look at that in a second. Blackburn Rovers have turned down a second mid for Fulham striker Ben Beretta Diaz. But we're more interested about Leicester City, aren't we? Let's be honest with you. We're more interested about that move for Leicester City. And apparently it is true that Leicester have approached Marcelo. It's apparently true. Here we go. I'm going to give you this one for free of charge. This one's free of charge. Listen to this. The legend himself, Fabrizio Romano, confirms interest, no agreement or medicals as of yet, thanks to Ben Deacon. This is Foxes of Leicester. If you can hear that, here is the audio for that, if you can hear it. I'll show you the video now as well. Thanks to the Foxes of Leicester for sharing that one out. It looks like Leicester did approach Marcelo after all. Interesting. Man, I might have to buy some Leicester City tops, because I promised the first 5 that retweet it that if he comes in, I'm going to have to buy 5 bastard shirts. That's not going to be good for me, is it? That's a lot of money I'm going to fork out. It's a lot of money I'm going to have to fork out. Good evening, says Brian. How are you, my man? Still doing the stream, says Nat. Yes, I'm still live tonight. Do not fear. Chappers is here for the watch-along show tonight. I forgot about Bertrand. Oh, yeah, I know. I know, he's still here. He's still here. But according to reports, Marcelo news is real from Fabrizio Romano. That is Fabrizio Romano has actually confirmed that Marcelo has been linked with Leicester City for real. It's not bullshit. Wow, that is insane. Stream start, Leicester City. We are live from 7:40 tonight on the channel for the Man United versus Leicester. Leicester versus Man United at the King Power Stadium for the watch along show. So please join me at 7:40 for the show. Right, I think that about covers it for now. I'm all out of time. I'm going to have to go in a bit. I get some dinner for the kids, and then we are going to crack on and get the show underway for tonight. But I might even leave the breaking news transfer watch along stuff running. Look, I can leave it running there so you guys can still see it if you want it running while we are live. I think that's probably what we're going to do tonight, is leave it running. It just makes more sense that way, because this is the watch along graphics. No, it's not the right watch along graphics, because obviously the lineups aren't right, but we will be live tonight for the watch along show, so please join me tonight for that one. I can even put the link in now if you want. I'm going to do that for you right at this second. I'm going to pop that in the chat because it makes total sense, and you can get your chats in as well on that stream. So if you could do that for me and get the likes, because I know there's 70 of you here now, so if you could and click that link there, it's pinned in the chat. There you go, it's pinned. Click the pinned chat, it will take you to tonight's watch along. There's 64 of you here, there's 37 likes on this one. I expect more likes for that right now. I want more likes for that right at this second. I want likes. Come on, hop over to the pinned chat. Tonight's show is there, and well, yeah, please just do it. Just do it. Do it for me right now. There's 60 of you here. I want some likes on the watch along, so please go and do that and click it right now. All right, we're about all out of time. There's not a lot left to discuss, to be honest with you. It looks like we're gonna have to wait for the Marcelo news to come in. But breaking news, Jan Bednarak has having a medical at Aston Villa ahead of his season-long loan for Southampton, according to Football Daily. Leicester City, however, the news that we all want to know about was Marcelo, if it was real or not, and I believe it was actually real in the end. Football Italia have confirmed that Leicester and Atalanta officially have come to an agreement on Jeremy Boga, but that is still lurking around at the moment, still waiting on that one. But other than that, my guys in the chat, there's nothing else. We're waiting on Marcelo, we're waiting on Jeremy Boga, and that is it, boys and girls in the chat. There's not a lot else. Right, that's it. We're all done. Thank you all for coming in. I'm going to get your comments in, and then we're going to shoot. Last few comments. The Real Madrid guy, yes, that is correct. The Real Madrid guy, the only Marcelo that's worth talking about. That is massive. It is massive, but it's true. According to Fabrizio Romano, it is true. It's not bullshit. Nat TDM in the chat, hello. Score predictions tonight. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Actually, I'm going to change my mind. I'm feeling a bit more positive. Wait, we signed Nathan Redmond? No, we haven't. Guys, we just signed a player called Yannick Vestergaard. Who would you rather, Marcelo or Boga? I'd take both, to be honest with you, if I've got the money. Marcelo's good to have around as a team. He won't play much, but he's good for team morale and seeing a big name like that in the dressing room. Yes, correct. What about Esteban Cambiasso when he came in for that one season? It did do wonders. It did wonders. It really did. Big up to Liquor Poker in the chat. So there you have it, boys and girls. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go and crack on at home now and do some bits and bobs. I shall see you at 7:40 live on the channel for the watch along show. I shall see you in a bit. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're brand new. Give us a like as well on the video. And click on the pinned chat right now, and I'll be there at 7:40. I'll be live. I will be live, so make sure you join me for that tonight. If you want to follow me on socials, all of my socials are in the description of the video. Just click them and it will take you to whatever platform that you've clicked on, Instagram or whatever, and it'll go straight to my profile. Just click the follow button and yay, and just tell me you followed me. In the meantime, if you want to become a member, 99p, 1.99 gets you on the plaque here as well. You have to play the little roulette game. And that's it.
Leicester
Until then, guys.
pouring cold water on it at the moment.
See you all soon.
Just
See you in a bit.
I got you here. Just wanted to ask you about some of the other clubs. Obviously, Aubameyang